Table for two, table for two. Having fun, playing games, just me and you.
Hey everybody, welcome to Table for Two show. I'm James.
And I'm Phil.
And welcome to our Easter Spectacular.
Those are some spectacular ears you got there.
I like my ears.
I know, but last year we played a bunny game. It was very appropriate. This isn't really a bunny game.
So no ears. I was trying to get used out of the costume twice.
Now I ruined the fun.
You suck. Well, he is right though. We're not playing an Easter Bunny game. Or actually, it wasn't Easter Bunny last year. It was Crosshairs, which was like a battle.
That was a good game.
Great game. By the way, go back and watch that video if you haven't seen it.
Yep.
Last Easter. This Easter, we are actually playing an Easter game. I mean, there's the Easter based, but it's religious. It's a little religious.
Yeah.
I sound like a New Yorker just now. Hey, it's a religious game. But you don't have to be religious to play. Let's just point that out.
Yeah.
This game is a game that we actually supported. It was a Kickstarter project, and it is called Commissioned by Chara Games. I'm saying that correctly, or Chara Games. I'm not sure exactly the right pronunciation, but we loved this game, so we had to show it. So it is a religious-based theme. It's based on the Bible, to be fair, but who cares? It's still a game you got to try and win. That's the whole goal of playing a game, is to win, right? So
That's right.
we'll talk about that. By the way, if you like what you're seeing today on this game, if you stay around till the end of the show, we will explain to you how you can win a copy of Commissioned. We actually have 2 other copies to give away.
Yep.
So we have 3 copies to ours, which you can't have, and 2 others that we're willing to give to you, our viewers. So look at the end of the show for how to do that. So, no costumes today necessarily.
You started with one, but
Kind of, sort of. Something made me feel stupid. But instead we still have our wine. Today we've got a 2010 Castello di Ami, or Ama. I don't even know how to say this. It's from Italy. It's got to be good, right?
Of course.
So Phil and I are going to be drinking our Castello di Ami.
Well, Phil and I are going to be drinking our... I don't think so.
Come on, it's a show.
Come on, fess up.
I can't drink your wine.
Well, what did you do?
I gave up alcohol for Lent. So I can't have the wine.
No.
All right, well then we're going to have a miracle here because it's sitting right in front
We're
of me.
going to have to have a miracle, yes.
All right, so it's going to have to be a miracle of God. Ta-da!
That's much better.
Jesus made it into wine. Water to wine, not wine to water.
I'm not sure what it means when you're turning wine into water.
I'm a big
Might be
fan.
a bad connotation there.
All right, fine. Fine! I'll drink water. We're only at the beginning of Lent, too, which sucks, and I need to get my drink on.
I know.
I'll be celebrating at Easter. I'm like, yeah, Jesus is resurrected. Yeah. Oh, give me that bottle of wine.
Exactly, yeah.
All right, enough of that. All right, fine. I do have my croissant today, though. Ta-da!
Very nice.
Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about this lovely game called Commissioned. I'll do a little explaining about what we're seeing here on the board, and then we'll get right into play.
Yeah.
Let's get right in here and play. So the beautiful thing about this game, I think, well, there's a lot of nice things about this game, is there's multiple ways to play it. Okay, the game comes with 5 scenario cards. They suggest that the first time you play the game, play the Acts of the Apostles scenario, which is what we're going to do today. But what's nice is there's actually 2 sides of the board. Can't see that right now, but this is side A of the board, and this particular scenario suggests, well, doesn't suggest, tells you to use side A of the board. It also tells you how to set up the different pieces and whatever else. So the cool thing is you can play different versions of this game every single time you play, which is kind of cool. Each, and by the way, 2 to 6 players. In this case, of course, we're playing with 2, and based on how many players, you have different rules, and you can read the book on that, but we played for the 2-player rules, obviously. So each of us are playing an apostle. I'm actually playing Andrew the apostle.
I'm playing Paul.
So you get a little game board of your apostle. The game board kind of just shows you a little game space, which we'll talk about. But it also tells you about a special power and all this kind of stuff. But when we play, we'll talk you what we have, through what we have there. So each of us have an apostle we're playing. Each person gets 6 apostle cards, their faith cards, to start with of your apostle. I have my 6 Andrew cards here. We also start with 2 number 2 faith cards. So there's actually 4 types of faith cards, numbered 1 through 4. The 4 are more powerful, obviously, and they cost more money to get. But this is a deck building game.
Right.
Kind of like Ascension. So you start out with a little deck, you build up your deck, you hopefully get cooler things to use, etc., etc. So you do actually start off with 2 number 2 faith card into your pile. So you kind of mix those into your, so you kind of shuffle your deck. You start off with 6 cards plus your 2 extra. And you create a draw pile. So you start to build your deck there. You'll also see on the board there's trial cards. These are nasty bastards. I like to say bastards on an Easter show.
Yes.
But they're mean. Most of the time they're really mean. They make you
trials.
lose. They're trying to make you lose. They're trials. And it's
The
terrible.
church is being persecuted. It's trying to get started.
Yeah. By the way, we played this game twice. We lost both times.
Both
It's a
times.
cooperative game, and we still lost both
We
times.
failed. Christianity was never adopted.
They're all still Jewish, which is fine. I have a lot of friends who are Jewish. They have good food, by the way. That's another story. Anyway, you'll also see here on the board there's these little markers, and the markers have 2 sides to them. One side is you cannot do a missionary move, which means you can't build your churches. The second side is you can't put more church members on your city.
You can't grow.
So that so occasionally you have to put these down, and that means you start, they're another mean thing of the game here. Over here we have a bunch of church members that are waiting to be Christian. Yay, we want to be Christian, yay. But we gather those as we go. And then we also have this beautiful candle selection here.
Yeah.
There's 5 candles on the board, and unfortunately when one of your churches falls apart or has no more members in it, so if you have, you extinguish the candles, which is not nice at all. We'll explain why in a minute. And then we have a starting point. Now, at least for this Acts of the Apostles, we start with each one of our apostles, Phil's the blue and I'm the yellow, in Jerusalem, and you also have 4 missionary meeples. Yay, meeples are involved. I love meeples.
Yep.
And 6 church members just to begin. So we have a whole bunch of people in Jerusalem. They're all Christian. They're hanging out. And our goal for the Acts of the Apostles scenario, again, each scenario is different, is to get a church in every city on the board.
Right. Every single city.
Very hard to do, by the way. And collect 9 books of the Bible. Down here at the bottom, you'll see there's a little area for the 9 books. And those are gathered as you get faith cards, and you'll see how it plays out. So we can win this game someday if we get all of our churches in each city and we have 9 books.
Right.
And we weren't able to accomplish that the last 2 times we played. Now, how do you lose the game? Well, the very last trial card gets played, and then you play out the turn of that trial, which you'll see in just a minute. If you haven't done all the criteria, you'll lose the game by that point. Or, even scarier, if 5 of your churches get extinguished, as soon as the 5th church is extinguished, you're done. So there's 2 ways to lose, 1 way to win.
Yeah.
So we lost twice. Lucky us. So we're going to start the game, and Phil's just going to explain the game as we play it. And then I'll probably chime in because I can't shut up as normal.
Okay.
Yeah. So Phil, go ahead and show us how to play this lovely game.
So each round goes in 3 phases. There's an arm phase.
Water.
There's a live phase, which has multiple actions. We'll get into that. And then there's a mature phase.
Do I have to be mature in that phase?
Yes, you do.
Oh,
There's
well.
also this staff, which makes me the elder. So.
I'm putting the bunny ears on anyway. Jesus likes rabbits.
Okay, you can keep them on for the mature phase, I guess. So.
Yeah.
And then the staff is the elder, and that has to do with the live phase too. So the first thing we do is we start in our arm phase, not this arm phase, but
Arm phase. We arm up basically.
where we arm up by drawing 6 cards from our draw pile.
Alright.
Make sure I have
6.
6.
That's the easiest part of the game right there.
That's
Drawing up to 6.
And then for now, you just hang on to those. Next, we start the live phase. Now, the live phase has 5 actions in it.
Yeah.
And based on the fact that we have 2 players, it gets repeated 1 more time. So it's 2 times that we go through the live phase.
So go ahead.
If you have more players, you'll actually have more times you go through, but for us, it's 2.
The first step.
We start with the trial.
This is the part I don't like.
Yeah,
But I like the game. Don't get me wrong.
But this can be really rough, really rough.
Oh gosh, what does it say?
We start with a flood. Boy.
Here comes Noah.
Every church in the region loses 1 church member or 1
The
missionary.
good news is we only have 1 city and 1 region. So
Yeah.
that's the good news for that card.
The truth is that one's not that bad.
That's not that bad.
So
It gets worse.
let's lose a church member.
Yeah, we don't want to lose a missionary. Now, why do we not want to lose the missionary? Is because you need a missionary to build more churches or an apostle. So that's just important to understand.
They're a little bit harder to get. So
Yeah, a little bit harder to get. Okay, so that was easy. Trial phase. Now we get to pray.
now we pray. with our cards.
Oh.
And what we're doing is we're choosing 2 cards that we're going to put down on our character sheet or character card that we're potentially going to play. So I'm going to put one here, and I'm going to put one here. Okay, now we roll the die. Thank you.
The elder rolls the die. Now, the die is a little bit of a funny part. Go ahead.
So I rolled a 2.
Oh, explain why that we rolled the die to start with.
Okay. Well, we roll the die because this has to do with whether we can actually discuss or collaborate
right.
on what we're doing. So, like, you know, depending on what I roll, if we're able to talk, I can say, hey, you don't want to move that there.
Unfortunately, you rolled a 2, which says messages are intercepted. No talking during the share, move, and grow actions, and re-roll the die, because you have to re-roll the die again.
Yeah, this one's special.
Yeah, I don't like this one. And we get a 5, which means place a growth stop on the elder's church. Boo!
Ooh.
So on this church, we cannot grow. We can't add any church members during the grow phase, which we'll get to in a minute. So that was a bad roll of a die on Phil's part just now.
And we can't coach each other.
And yeah, so and I can't say anything to him, although I probably want to. But okay, I won't.
Now we go to the share phase.
Now I'm only going to talk, not to tell him what to do, but just to explain what I have. So we turn over our cards. One of my cards allows us to add a church member to the city. Now that's okay to do because this is not the grow phase. This step is only for the grow phase, which we'll explain. And I also have another one that does the same thing, or I have the Book of John we could put down here. So that's 2 options Phil has. Now as the elder, he gets to choose 2 out of the 4 cards to play. So that's why we would normally discuss. But
now the 2 I have lets me remove one of the mission stops, which we don't have. So that card's really useless. And then the other one allows either an extra move during the move phase, or it has a book. So I kind of like both of your cards.
Okay. So yours are going to be discarded?
I'm discarding both of mine.
All right. So he's going to add a church member.
I want to add a church member. And the other one had the option for the church member. No, I like the book idea.
The book.
Because we need 9 of those.
Which is, I'm getting old and I can't see. I think it's that one down there.
It's the one all the way down there? Okay.
Then we got 1 book out of 9.
1 out of 9.
Yay.
Woo!
Let's see who wins the game. All right. So that is the share phase.
Right. Now for the move phase.
There's 3 ways you can move, which is, let Phil explain this first.
Yeah, there's 3 ways. So the easy one is a fellowship move, which we can't do because we're all in one city. So the way a fellowship move works, and I'm going to do this just for example. Remember I put 2 over here.
Yes, sir.
So let's say I have 2 church members in Jericho. As long as I have somebody in both cities, I can move any number from one city to another. I could just move 2 of these, 4 of them, 1 apostle, whatever I want to do. But I don't have these 2 over here. So the other 2 types of moves are, it's a missionary move, and then there's also a missionary and ship move. First I'll show the missionary.
A ship move?
The ship move.
Oh.
We move to a ship. I said ship. Sorry, my Midwestern accent, you might not have understood that.
It's a Christian game.
It's a Christian game. Clean it up. A ship move. So for the missionary move, where you're moving from one city to another, I just need 4 church members. That's an apostle, a missionary, or a church, one of the church members. In order to do that, it's called a population of 4. So we obviously have a population of more than 4
Plenty of people there.
So I can move any number from that area to the new area. It probably makes sense to move multiple. So let's say I move them. Now, if I'm moving to a ship, the same rule applies. I have to have 4 in the area I'm in order to move, and the missionary or apostle has to be the one moving with it. However, once I'm on the ship, I can just send 1 church member over. I don't have to do the missionary move to get to land, so I could later then decide to go back the other way. I guess the idea is that the ship's already in motion. Whoever you put on there, they're going to get there. So
what are you going to do for this turn?
Well, for this turn, there are actually 2 move. I can do either 1 fellowship, 1 mission, or I can do 2 missions or 2 fellowships. So
you can't do any fellowships. You know why? Because we don't have any other churches on the board.
That's right. That's
saying.
right. So I'm going to do a mission move.
Okay.
And I'm going to move us up to Jericho.
So basically you took a missionary and 3 members.
And then I'm going to take my apostle. Apostle Paul. And I'm going to move. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move. No, I'll just do it this way. I'm going to move 4 into that area. So remember, I didn't have to move 4. I just had to have 4 here in order to make the move. So
now we've got 3 cities covered. And there's lines on the board that kind of show you how to move, just in case you can't see that on the on the TV. Okay, so that's a move.
Right. So now the grow phase, there's a reason I moved as many as I did. So for the grow phase, that's where we get to add church members. But you have to have a population of at least 3 in order to grow a city. I guess I moved 4, so I moved 1 more than I needed.
Yeah, but it's good because you could also do missionary.
Right. If I would have only moved 1, I can't grow that church. So in this case, I get to grow 1, 2.
Nope.
Nope. I can't grow this one because I have a stop marker
There's
here.
a stop marker. And there are ways to get rid of the stop markers too, by the way, during the course of the faith cards and whatnot. All right, so Philip is done with his grow phase. He gives me the little stick, which makes me the elder for right
You're
now.
the shepherd.
And then we do the same thing over. So unfortunately, here comes a trial.
Yeah.
Hide from persecution.
Oh, boy.
No, that's not bad though. It's not that drastic. No moves in the region.
No. Well,
So right now I'm in the green region. So no moves can be made. We don't have any other regions, so that's the way
yeah,
it
this is the region. These are cities.
So basically
this is
kills the
region.
move.
Yes.
On our turn. But it's not that drastic. Okay, we pray. Put down our 2 cards we want to play. I roll the die to see if we can talk. And we can talk.
Oh, hooray.
We share. It goes really fast once you get a hang of it.
Yep.
So I have 2 add a church member. You have 2 remove a missionary, which does nothing
Does
for us.
nothing, so mine
because
get discarded.
We don't have any block missionaries. So I basically will use our 2 add a church member to where I am. So I'm going to go ahead and say add my, oh yeah, I can. Actually, I can, because during the share phase, I can do this, just not during the grow phase.
Right.
So we add a church member.
That was good.
Unfortunately, can't move. Stupid card.
Yeah.
But we can grow. So anybody with 3 or more, I'm going to go ahead and just do that.
Nope,
by
you
the
can't
way,
grow this one.
that's right, duh.
But you can grow this one.
Yeah. Another thing to note though, you don't have to grow a church that has 3 or more. You can choose to grow a church that has 3 or more.
Right.
Right now we're still building, so we need to get people to move around. But the first time we played this game, we screwed that up.
Yeah.
We were just adding to all the ones with 3 or more.
We had this whole area populated.
And there was
but we
nothing left
kept
in here.
Yeah, we kept populating behind our front
And we
line.
couldn't
It didn't
move.
make
It
any
was-
sense.
Yes, we
Yeah.
made a boo-boo the first game. We learned our lesson right away.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. So that was the grow phase. And then after the 2 live phases are done, then we do what's called the mature phase. Very simple. Each of us have 2 cards left in our hand,
Yes.
and there's a little number at the very top of the feet. I have $2 worth. That's basically dollars. And you have $3
I
worth.
have 3.
And, oh, by the way, the elder sign goes back to you.
Yes.
So now we can actually purchase more cards, either 1, 2, 3, or 4 value. I'll put these over here so you can see the
Yeah,
4
Jericho's in the middle
in the
there.
middle. So you get to go first because you're elder.
Okay, so I've got 3. I'm going to purchase from the deck of 3. Now, if you're purchasing 1 card, just 1 card, then from that deck you can actually take the top 2 and look at them and decide which one you want. Well, mine are identical, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm purchasing that one.
And the ones you purchase, you put in your discard pile, kind of like
Right.
Ascension. Or
Yeah, you don't get to
type
play
of
it right
deck
away.
building
It
game.
gets discarded.
I have $2 per se, and I'm going to buy 2 ones.
Okay.
Put those in my discard pile. And that ends the first round or turn of stuff to do.
Right.
And we keep going. So we'll play a couple more. This game will take about an hour, if not more, to get through a whole game. So unfortunately, you probably won't get to see a whole game here. But we're going to play a couple more rounds just to give you a feel for it. So Phil's still the elder here.
Yes.
The first thing is we arm up. Now, obviously, we only have 2 cards left in our draw pile. So then you shuffle your discard pile.
Yeah,
Always
after you draw those 2.
Yeah, make sure
Yes.
you draw what you have left first. This is the hard part. I don't like shuffling. I hate shuffling.
There's not many cards here.
Right now
so-
there's not, but when it gets bigger, it's a pain in the neck. But that's all, deck building games.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pick up my 6.
You do occasionally lose cards, obviously, as you
Yeah.
put books out there.
Unfortunately,
too,
now Phil gets to do a trial.
Yep. We love these,
I
right?
love trials.
Oh boy.
Oh wait. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so wherever you are,
Endure trials.
You get to
I am
add-
here.
a block. You can't add any during the grow, and no missions.
Yeah.
Boo! And that basically means we can't mission out. We can't go. We can
Right.
fellowship, but we can't do missionary
Right.
moves, which is kind of mean.
Yeah.
Okay, pray. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna put this down.
This one.
No, wait, I'm gonna put that one. So you put down 2 cards you want to play.
No, put this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we talk?
1.
A 1. And by the way, the booklet has a nice little legend on the back that we constantly refer to.
Yeah.
1 basically means spies infiltrate. No talking during the share, move, and grow actions. And also remove 1 church member or missionary from your church.
I just did a zipper and I threw it. That's supposed to be a key. Sorry. And also what?
Who's being mature now? From your church, you get to remove one member or missionary.
Well, I'm not getting rid of a missionary, so.
No.
Okay.
So that was pretty nasty.
Right. That's the end of the trial?
Yep.
I mean, the
trial.
The trial.
The end of the roll.
The end of the roll.
Now we're
And,
going to share.
Now we share.
Yeah,
Sorry,
lead Phil
get
along.
myself confused.
Phil's getting old. You gotta lead him along in games sometimes. All right, so my 2 cards, I'm not talking to you to tell you what to do.
I know.
But I have a add a church member or get rid of a blocker in the region.
That's pretty good. Now I have add 2 church members, which seems pretty good, or get rid of a mission move.
Not a mission move, but a mission block.
A mission.
I'll get rid of the block.
I'm gonna keep. Yeah.
I didn't say anything. I'm not supposed to say anything.
I want to keep this one, so we're gonna discard that.
Okay.
That's your discard. And I'm gonna keep this one.
Oh, actually, that's my.
And discard that. Oh, sorry. All right, so let's get rid of the block. And then I get to add 2 to the location where I am.
All right. Now you get to move.
Let's discard that.
So where are you gonna move?
Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna do that ship move. So I've got an apostle and a missionary
you
here.
can't
So.
do that because there's a mission
Oh,
block.
I can't. Oh, that's right. Oh, however, I can still do a fellowship move. I can't do a mission move though. You know what? I'm just gonna have to leave those guys
I think I
alone.
said leave that church alone.
I'm gonna leave it alone. So I'm gonna do a mission move back here.
Okay, that's
Move all the way over to Damascus. So there is lines connecting. So I can't, for instance, move to Nazareth even though it's next door because there's no line there. So move 3 to Damascus. And
That's a mission move. It's a
I wish I
missionary.
could get to Gaza. No, instead I'm gonna move these 3 and move them to Samaria. So that leaves 3 there, which is
Get
good.
more churches.
Yes.
All right,
that's
do your growth
a good
phase.
thing. Okay, so let's see. Grab a few of these. So I can't grow that one, but I can grow this one. You know what? It really doesn't make sense to grow that one.
No.
I'm not going to. It makes sense to grow that one, and I guess it makes sense to grow that one. And of course it makes sense to grow that one. So there we go.
All right, I get the stick. I am
Yeah.
now the elder. All right, trial card. I love this. I do love this game.
Yeah.
All right, first of all, we gotta look at the biggest, well, is it the biggest church or no, is it my church? I just have to double check something really quick. It is my church. Okay, so wherever I am, where am I? Oh,
You're
good,
right
I
there.
have a little baby church. I have to take half of the people away.
Okay, now it's round down on the halves. So
just
you
take
only
away
have to
the
lose one.
Church member.
Lose the church member.
Unfortunately, though, we also get to add one of these. No missions. Boo card.
Yeah.
Whatever. Pray. You need to pray.
Yep.
Pray, 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 pray. All right. Roll to see if we can talk. 4. Can we talk on 4? 4
so.
is, yes, we could talk.
Yes.
Okay, share. Okay, mine adds another move to our move.
Okay.
Peter card, or add a church member.
Okay, this is
oh,
the
you
same.
got that. Oh, wait, you got that though.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to discard this one.
Okay.
I'm going to play the get rid of the no mission move
Yeah.
block, and I'm going to.
See, book.
I'm going to take the book, Peter.
Book.
Book. Peter.
New
Earth,
Testament
Earth book. Oh, that's a Sesame Street.
Sorry.
In case you guys don't know what we're talking about. Okay, that's the share. Now we do the move.
Yeah.
Now this one can't be missionary, unfortunately, because there's a little mission block on there still.
But it could actually do a fellowship move if you wanted to get
Yeah,
3 up to here.
I
but-
know what it can do. But I'm debating. So I'm thinking about, okay, so this one has 4. So I'm going to missionary over to Nazareth
Okay.
and bring one person with me.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm going to bring 2 people with me. There's a reason.
All right, you're gonna leave one behind.
One,
All right.
yeah, one in Damascus, still sitting out there hanging out. That's one move. Fellowship move wise, there's really not a good way to do. Well, I guess I could. You know, I'm gonna just, yeah. For sake of fun, I'm gonna move one guy here.
There we go.
All right, so
Yeah,
that's
because you
my,
could eventually move them.
yeah, that's
back,
my 2 moves.
Okay.
Then we grow. So he grows. I don't want to grow him. We'll grow him.
Yeah.
Oops. Man, and we'll grow him.
Okay.
And
You
that's
want to
what-
grow the one on the lead here?
We gotta start doing something with that though.
Well, we
All right. Put it there. We can't do any missions.
It's good
with
to
that.
grow on the leading edge, the outreach.
Right. Okay. And that's that. Now you're back to Elder. But now
Okay.
we buy more cards. I have $2 worth. What do you got?
I have $2 worth.
I'm going to, go ahead, you go first because you're Elder.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a 2.
Are we going to check and see which one you want to take?
Yeah, maybe I will. Okay, yep, good idea. I'll keep that one instead.
Okay, I'm going to do the same thing. Take 2 and look. Let's see. Oh.
I want to point something out too. The 2s are the ones that have the books. So it's good to get those.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so that's that phase. Hooray, yes. Okay, you're Elder.
Yep.
Arm it up.
Arm up.
1, 2, 3. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so we've armed up, so now we're going back to the live phase. Trial.
You gotta start moving out here.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. Persecution.
Persecution. So, the largest church in the region. So first you gotta pick the largest one, which is that one. The first thing is you gotta knock it down half.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. So we lose 4. Well, now it's probably good that we grew it though.
But this is true. This is what the Christians had to do. They were killing each other and everything else.
Yep.
And then you have to also scatter them.
Which is good because they're stuck here anyway. So let's scatter them. Well, you know what? Let's head
to
over
adjacent cities.
Let's get over to Gaza. So let's take 2, and I'm going to send these 3. Does one have to stay behind?
One should stay behind.
May behind?
Yeah.
May stay behind.
Double check real quick. Only one piece may remain.
Okay. Now there's a reason I want to leave one behind. If I move it, I have extinguished that church.
Yeah, you can't extinguish
and
the
that's
church.
bad. I'm as much as I'd like to keep moving. That's
all right. There's
what we're
your
gonna do.
trial. Let's pray.
Yep.
Let us pray. Yeah, we're definitely gonna put this one down. And I'll put this one down.
Put that one down. And okay.
Can we talk?
I don't know.
Yes.
Yes.
We can talk.
Okay.
All right. So share. I have a card that's not useful. Angelic escaped out of prison for my apostle. Nobody's in prison right now,
Nobody's
so that's
in
really
prison,
useless.
right.
And I've got a minus a missionary caboodly boo.
Yeah.
And
except
also
not where I am.
Or a book.
Or a book. Ooh, book sounds good. Okay, let's keep the book.
You have a caboodly boo. Oh, you don't have one on there. Oh, all right.
No, I'm not there. So let's keep the book. We'll get rid of the.
But is this? I want to double check on something really quick though, because does it mean you can only remove it from your area, or in the share phase? I thought the in your area was just for the trial.
Okay, double check that.
I'm gonna double check that really quick. So, if you have it's from anywhere.
From anywhere.
Yeah, remove a growth stop or remove a mission stop.
Oh, well, let's use that to get rid of that.
Yeah. This is done.
Discard the other one, and then I'm going to use the grow 2.
All right. So let's just clarify what we were just talking about. When you get a faith card that says you can remove a mission stop or a growth stop, that anywhere from the board. If you have something in the trial, it's only in the territory that you're in, your city that your apostles in. So that's just one thing I wanted to clarify, so we made sure we did that right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we did our share. Now you get to do a move. Let's move out here. Let's get some people on
let's
the
get some people moving. So, oh wow. Let's see. I'm worried that there's only one back here.
Well, let's fellowship it then.
Let's put 2 back here, because if we get one of those bad cards, we are
Actually,
getting
my
extinguished.
suggestion is we put it 3, because then you have 3 here, and you can grow. No, you want to grow?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. But we need to get moving on the lead end.
We need to do missionary work, man.
So I'm going to move the mission, even though this is just a fellowship move. I'm going to do that because I want to start heading that way. So 2 fellowship moves. I think that's good for now. And
I guess so.
All right. Now we get.
I would have done a missionary move.
Well, but that'll lead to a missionary move. So.
Can I grow it up? Grow it up.
Okay. Let's see. So I don't need to grow that one. I don't need to grow that one. This one might help because we have 2 over here. That one can't grow. This one can grow, and this one can grow.
Hooray! I get the elder stick. All right, here comes the trial.
Okay.
Gnostic hearsay. If there are not any word cards, snuff out one church.
Oh, but we have to lose a word card. Right?
Wait, if there are not any word cards, we have word cards,
Yes.
so I think we're good.
Yeah, but I think we.
Here, you read that. I'll double check.
Double check that. I think we lose a word
Place
card.
a set number of word cards from the board into the box. If short played word card,
Yeah.
and place extinguished tokens. Ah.
Yeah. So the good news is we have word cards. So
Yeah.
we'll just pick one.
You get rid of one. Otherwise, we would have had to extinguish a church.
Right.
Oh, that's the box.
I can't reach the box.
There's a box over there.
Yeah.
Ah, boo! All right.
So, but
Pray.
it didn't hurt our advance
Let's
here,
pray.
so it's probably not that
Let us
bad.
pray.
Mm-hmm.
Can't see if we can talk. Oh, no. I rolled a 1, which means spies infiltrate, no talking. And we also have to remove one church member or missionary from my church. Bummer. Oh, all I got is a missionary. Darn it.
That's not good.
That's a loss of a missionary.
Yeah.
You can get him back later, but that's
Yeah.
that's terrible news. Okay, so we can't talk during this one, so it's all up to me. So I have 2 church members. You have an extra move, a book, and take away a missionary stop. There are no missionary stops, so this is no good to me. Let me think what I want to do here. So I'm over. You know what? I'm going to add. Yeah, I'm going to add the 2 church members to me. So you get to discard that one. All right, so now it comes to moving. I am going on a mission, number 1. He's going to move over to here, and he's bringing 2 of his friends. So that's my 1 missionary move. My second move is going to be missionary on a boat with 1 as well. So he's hanging on the boat. That's my 2 moves. And then we grow. So he's going to get 1. And I don't know if it's worth it. I think that's it. Yeah, he's just going to get 1.
Yep.
And that's my grow. And then we are now mature. I have $2. How much do you have?
I have $3.
So you get to go first and pick.
This time I'm going to take a 1 and a 2.
All right. And I'm going to take, I have $2, so I'm going to take a 2. All right. So, see, it's pretty easy.
Yep.
Let's do one more round.
One more?
Now, obviously, we could play all day and you could watch the whole game if you want, but I'm sure none of you want to watch the whole entire game.
Yeah.
Plus, we're probably going to lose again. So, arm up, 6.
We're actually not doing that
We're
bad.
not doing as bad as we
We've
usually
got a
do.
lot of trial cards left, so
Yeah.
arm up. So let's see.
Shuffle here.
4, 2,
I can't wait till the pile's big enough where I don't have to shuffle all the time.
Yeah. 5, 6. Whoops. Let's go over here.
All right, let's see what trial we get now.
Yep. Boom.
Segregated church. Segregated church?
Oh, that doesn't
That's
sound
nasty.
good at all.
We have to put 2 stops on your church, Ben.
Wow.
Where are you? Over here? No,
Now
that's
I'm
me.
over here in Alexandria.
2 stops.
Yeah.
Let us pray. Jeez Louise. All right, I'm gonna do this one. And we have one. No, we don't. I'm gonna do this one.
I wish I. Something like that.
Roll that die. Do we get to talk?
Yes.
We get to talk.
Okay.
All right, I have a take away a stop in the region,
Okay.
and or take away a missionary stop, which we don't have any out there, I don't think.
No.
And a book.
In a book.
Book.
I've got add 2. I don't know if I really need to. Well, that might be useful. Definitely get rid of the stop.
Okay.
Oh, it has to be in the region. I'm not in your region, so I gotta
In
do
the
it for
region.
I'm in a different region, and there's still 1 more, so that won't grow. Ooh, that's a tough call now. I like the book idea.
Let's take the book.
Let's take the book.
James. Book of James. Hebrews and Jude.
I'll probably regret that decision, but
Well, who knows?
we'll see.
All right, move it.
Yep.
Move it, move it, move it.
Let's see. I'm going to take. Wow, should I leave 1?
Move the missionary to Crete. Move the missionary to Crete. Oh, sorry.
Well, we're going to the same place, actually.
Well, that's silly. That's what it's dumb. To
No,
move
it's
the-
not. It's really not. It makes sense. Let's
Alright.
move these 2 over here.
Crete.
And now I can do a fellowship move. And I can send. Actually, I want him to be.
You have to
on
go to the
lead.
boat first.
Oh, there's a boat in between.
There's
I
a
didn't.
boat in
I didn't
between.
notice the boat. Okay, well I have to do the move to the boat. So I had 4 in there, which is good. So I'm just going to sit on the boat like that.
Sitting on the boat.
Yep.
Okay. Grow. We're actually doing much better on this game than we've ever done, so we might actually win this one.
wow, there's not a lot of, I'm gonna throw one back here, just because we can maybe move it somewhere if it gets pleated, but that's it. That's all we can do.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep.
All right, so give me the stick. I don't know why we keep passing the stick. We know how to play. If we have more than 2 players, it's probably better to have the stick, but for 2 players,
It makes you feel like you have
I got the
strength.
stick.
You're the elder.
I feel good about the stick, but I don't feel good about the trial card. Here it comes.
I know, here it comes.
Do-do-do. Holier
no.
than thou card.
Oh boy.
Add 2 missionary blocks to wherever I am, which sucks.
That's not so
It's
bad.
not so bad, but I can't move. Unless I do a fellowship move, of course.
Yeah.
That's different. Okay. Pray. See if we can talk. No, we can't. Crap. Okay, so number 3. Messages are lost. No talking during the share, move, and grow actions. Okay, share. I've got 2 add a church member. You got 2 move missionary. So that's good. I'm using both yours to get rid of both these missionaries.
I switched at the last second, like, you're gonna want that.
Get rid of that. Mine don't do any good. And then move. Now I gotta think, so don't mess with me now.
I can't.
That's right, you can't. But I am gonna move these guys into the Crete area as my fellowship move. And then I'm going to take, because there's 4 now.
Yes, there are.
I'm going to move missionary to the boot. Yeah.
Okay.
There's my 2 moves. Yeah, that was a good move, I thought. Yeah, me. Grow. Let's see, we don't have a lot of 3s. That's the only problem, we don't have a lot of 3s. Yeah, it's not even worth growing. These
If
are all
only I
2s.
could have said something.
No, you should. I'm gonna leave it just where it is.
Yep.
All right, good. Actually, you know what? Can I fix one move?
Yes, you can.
All right. We're allowed to use words.
There's a ship in between.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So I can't do that. So that's not good.
Yeah.
I'll move this here then.
Well, okay.
And then I can grow.
Now it can grow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's see if that works
Somebody had a baby on the ship. I'm kidding.
out. Okay, I'm gonna spend my $2. So you have to spend first, because it's $2. I have $2. You have what?
I have $3.
All right, what are you buying?
I'm going to buy another 2 and a 1.
I'm gonna just buy a 2.
Books. I want those
All
books.
right. So, we could keep going, but I think you're sick of this by now. I mean, it's a great game. Yeah, we've heard people say, play the whole game through, but it's like an hour, so we just don't want to take an hour to play the game, online here. But you can see how this is going. We're actually doing pretty good. But look at this board. We have to get all the way over here yet, all the way over here, before these trial cards are up. I mean,
we're about a third of the way through those cards already.
Yeah, and we haven't extinguished any candles yet, which is good.
Yeah.
We actually may finish this game and let you know how we go.
Yeah.
Because we may actually win this for once.
I will say one strategy is to keep moving and get out of the regions where you've already populated, because a lot of the trials will only affect where you are. So then it might leave those areas alone. So.
Yeah. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this game. We love it.
Yeah.
Even though it drives me crazy with the trial cards. I get all upset.
I think we'll finish this one out and see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll finish it out. I want to just wish everybody a happy Easter. But if you liked what you saw and you want to see if you can win this game, again, commissioned, go to our website. Go to Facebook. Go to our Facebook page, Table for Two Show, and you'll see a poll button. Click on the poll button and just enter. That's all you have to do. You don't take a poll, but you basically say, do I want to win this game? Yes, commissioned. So we'll probably, let's see, so we'll give it like 3 weeks. So we'll probably poll the results in 3 weeks, which would be, let's just make sure what date that is so we don't mess you up here. So we'll give it 3 weeks, and let's do it. I know a perfect day to pick the winner. April 16th will be the winner pick.
Wow.
Of commission.
What happens on that day? I remember, because I'd be in trouble if I didn't.
I'd be drinking wine that day. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. So you could also wish me happy birthday, April 16th. But anyway, have a good Easter. We'll see you soon on Table for Two Show. Hope you enjoyed the game of Commissioned.
Yep. Table for Two Show, created by
Missy.